Each week, our General Electric Progress reporter tells us of some phase of General Electric's contributions to more comfortable living. Here is Don Herbert now with another interesting report.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Do you hear that echo? Well, scientists have been studying echoes for quite some time. One of the things they've learned is how to use them to measure distances, especially underwater. Now, that's the idea behind sonar. Here's what happens. A very high-pitched sound wave is sent out in one direction at a time through the water. When it hits an object, it bounces back. The time it takes the echo to return indicates how far away the object is. Of course, sonar was originally intended for one purpose only, to find enemy submarines. During World War II, wolf packs of enemy submarines left the coast of Europe to sink Allied shipping and to take over complete control of the oceans. But those enemy subs were in for a surprise, for our surface vessels had a weapon all their own. The sonar unit sent out waves of sound and listened to the returning echoes. But sonar's service to mankind was just beginning. For instance, it makes possible better harbor and channel maintenance. It's used in dredging and salvage work. It helps warn ships of hidden rocks and sunken vessels or other obstacles. And sonar is even bringing more food to your table. Fishing trawlers are using a form of sonar to locate whole schools of fish. And new uses for sonar are turning up all the time. Now, two distinguished scientists contributed key discoveries that led to the sea tube of World War I, which was the forerunner of sonar as we know it today. They were both scientists working at the General Electric Research Laboratory. And right now, General Electric research, engineering, and production facilities are working to improve sonar, to make it more efficient for future use, both as a defense weapon and as an aid to peacetime sailors. This work in sonar is another example of what we mean when we say, at General Electric, progress is our most important product.